Okay, a really important thing you need to be able to do as a drummer is play with feel. Obviously, you need to play everything with a good groove and a good feel, but what I mean by play with feel is be able to change the feel of your beat, whether it's a straight or a swung or somewhere in the middle. Now, oftentimes when you play a groove in the middle, it's called in the crack. So here's straight, like... Here's a swung version of the same beat. Here's it in the cracks version. 2, 3, 4. Ah. It's not straight. It's not swung. It's in the middle. Now, being able to do that's really important because when you play, if you're trying to play a hip hop beat, you don't want to go. That might be the groove that they're looking for, but if it's like a 90s hip-hop thing, it's going to sound like this. It's a completely different feel, even though technically it's written out the same way and it's the same beat. So, here's the beat I'd like to teach you so you can figure out how to play straight versus swung. So here's the beat, real simple. It's going to go boom, bat, bat, doom, bat, doom, doom, bat, boom, hi-hat. Make sure before you go on, you're really good at that beat. You have it mastered, you don't need to think about it, you don't make mistakes, you can play it 10, 20 times in a row without making a mistake. Then you're going to play the same beat swung. So 2, 3, 4. An easy way to explain that is the notes are closer together. When you're playing straight, everything's even. The same amount of space between each note. When you swing, there's a long and short. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. So when you're playing, instead of going... everything's a little closer together. It's more duck, 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 instead of duck, 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 duck. So here's the two beats. I'll do 2 measures straight, 2 measures swung. 1, 2, 3, 4, straight. Now do that a bunch of times so you can do it right. Straight, swung, 2 measures, 2 measures. The next thing you're going to need to do is play a fill to transition. Now this can get confusing. When you're playing straight and you're going to swung, you want to play a swung fill to lead into the swing groove. So here's, I'm playing straight, and I want to transition to swing. You want to play something that's really obvious so the band or whoever you're playing with hears the transition. So I'm going to do a fill like this. So it's going to go 3 to 4, sextuplets, 3 to 4. Ready, go. Do it again. One more time. And I put the rim shot on 4 because it makes the groove work. Okay, so now what you want to do is play a straight groove, then with the swung fill. So 1, 2, ready, and so measure 2, measure 3, ready, go. That's the way. the gist of that? So let's do the straight fill. The straight fill is almost the same thing, it's just regular 16 notes. Just I like to put a flam on beat 1. Actually, it's beat 3. So if you're playing swung, you're going to play the straight fill to transition to the straight feel. How about that for confusing? So here's the swung beat. With the straight fill. So 3 measures of swung time, straight fill. 1, 2, 3, and... Again, don't go on to the next part of the video until you've mastered playing the straight groove, the swung groove, then the swung fill, and the straight fill. Now what you're going to do is play 3 measures of swung, then the straight fill, 3 measures of straight, swung fill. Alright, here, said the wrong thing. Here we go. 1, 2, swing, and... straight fill. Straight. Over and over and over again until you get really good. Now you can do it with all kinds of things. Let's say you're going to do it with like a really generic bossa nova. So any groove you can do, try to do both. It makes a big difference in what your feel sounds like. Yeah!